Hello friends, welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to take a look at what is a programming language, PL for short. So a programming language is basically a language which is used to write a computer program. So programming language is a language which is used to write a computer program. Now we have discussed about uh, the computer program in one of our previous videos. So if you want to know more about this, you can watch my previous video on what is a program. At its core, the programming language is a language used to write a computer program. Now, what is a language? Language is nothing but uh, a way to communicate to someone, right? And in case of programming language, that someone is the computer or the computing machine. So we human beings want to communicate with the computer or the computing machine. So we have to use a certain language in which the computer or the computing machine can understand us and try to execute our instructions. So those instructions are written in the form of a programming language. Now, a language has its own set of rules, which are generally termed as grammar, and it has its own alphabets, like we have in English A to Z alphabets, and the English language has its own grammar and the rules for forming the sentences. So we use this grammar and alphabet to form meaningful sentences, right? So we form meaningful sentences using this grammar and alphabet. So in the similar way, programming language has something called as syntax and something called as keywords. So this syntax basically represents the grammar of the programming language, and keyword represents the alphabet and the valid strings of the programming language, or the valid string or the valid words of the programming language. So we can use using this syntax and keywords, like we form meaningful sentences in our English language, we can form meaningful set of instructions which are to be then executed, which are to be then fed to the computer, and then the computer executes those instructions. So using syntax and keywords, we form meaningful set of instructions which are which are then converted into binary code understandable by the computer. So using syntax and keywords, we form meaningful set of instructions. Now there are different programming paradigms, like imperative programming paradigms and imperative programming paradigm and the declarative programming paradigm. In general, we tend to use the imperative programming paradigm. That is, programming paradigm is an approach of how you solve a problem. So that we will see in another video on programming paradigm. And generally we use the imperative style of programming, in which we change the state of the program from time to time to achieve a particular task or to accomplish a particular goal. So that is the way the imperative programming works. There is another style which is called declarative programming, which generally focuses which doesn't include the side effects, which doesn't allow you to change the state of the program, so eliminating the side effects. Mostly C++, Java, these are the common programming, C sharp, these are the common languages we use to write our programs. Basically they follow the imperative style of programming, so they follow the imperative paradigm of programming. So what is a programming language? A programming language is nothing but a language used to write a computer program. Now, this language can either follow an imperative programming paradigm or a declarative programming paradigm. So this can follow an imperative programming paradigm or a declarative programming paradigm. And mostly the common paradigm used is imperative form of paradigm, and the languages which are using this paradigm, the most popular ones are C++, Java, C sharp. So that's about the programming language. Thanks for watching this video.